Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are back on Disney property.
Yes.
Sorta, it's the one property in the state that's open. Disney Springs. Let's go check out reopening day. So, I have to say, you know what I feel like today? A wrestler. Are you familiar with like the masked wrestlers? Specifically, this is old school. I feel like the Midnight Rider. I know he didn't wear gold. He did wear a black hat and a black mask. So, if you know who the Midnight Rider is, tell me in the comment section below. But we are back on Disney property. We'll show you. Now the check-in, the health check, very simple. It was what, Nikki?
It was just a temperature screening. I mean, and it was super speedy, quick, no problems. We're not going to show it just because...
it's a personal thing.
It is. It's 100%, so...
Yeah. So, yeah, just a temperature gun to the forehead, boom, that's bang, and you're in.
Yep.
And you do have to have your face covering on at the health check, though.
Yeah.
So, now, as far as that's concerned, we're all good. Let's just check out some Disney property. We'll show you some of the happenings today, but we will also show you some of our favorites for the future. Now they do have this signage all about the property, pointing out how to stay safe. But in addition to that, right over here to the right of this sign, this is our favorite theater to go to, the AMC Dine-In. Also in this theater complex, this AMC, is the Dolby Sound Theater. It has the best sound I've ever experienced in a theater. So there you go, our favorite theater right here in Disney Springs. And just to be clear, the movie theater is not open today.
Right.
I don't think any movie theaters are open in Florida yet, which leads me to my first question, Nikki. What movie are you most looking forward to see when you can go to the movies?
Mulan.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Our youngest daughter is a big Mulan fan, and so she and I have a date. Okay.
Let me know in the comments below what movie you want to see when you first get back to the theaters. I want to see Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, that one too.
I thought you would say that.
That's a good one too.
But right now, I think there's like 44 restaurants and shopping areas open today, stores. Let's just take a little walk and I'll put up on the screen the 44 stores and restaurants that are open as of today. That will change on the 27th, but we'll get to that in a minute. So we have made it over here to the World of Disney, but that is one that is not going to open until the 27th. That is Disney owned and operated, and those stores and restaurants are going to wait until the 27th to open. And if you're wondering where Nikki is, she's way behind me working on my IG story. So go follow me on IG at @myRixFlix. But one of the stores we passed on the way over here is actually one of my favorite stores here. That's gonna be Ron Jon's Surf Shop. I don't know about you, Nikki, but I love me some Ron Jon. Once again, Florida boy, you gotta love the beach. You gotta love Ron Jon Surf Shop.
I like it.
You like it? I love it.
There's a lot of stores here that I really like. I really like
Disney Springs. Downtown Disney is the old name. You're old school.
I'm old school. I'm Pleasure Island, actually.
Oh my God.
You know, from back in the day.
Wow, you're way older than me.
I know. What? No. Anyway, no. A lot of awesome stores here. Well,
this is a huge shopping and dining complex. Yeah. Like I said, first day back, 44 stores are open.
Yeah.
And that's not everything, so this is huge. Let's go show you some more. A little more detail on the health reminders, these little signs that they have about. It reminds you to wear your face covering, to stay 6 feet apart, and to wash your hands often. And a couple more things.
To sneeze into a tissue. And then also,
don't touch your eyes, your nose, stuff, with your hands.
One that I've learned
hey,
most recently.
Didn't your mama tell you that growing up? To be quite honest, maybe we don't agree with all the things, all the requirements you have to do, but there's one thing we really like nowadays. That is the 6 feet apart rule.
Yeah, I like the social distancing a little bit in terms of standing in lines.
Well, the issue is, you know, when you're in line for a ride or something and you move up because space allows it, and then you always have those people behind you who don't understand personal space and get right up on your back.
Yeah, and they're breathing right down your neck.
That,
you know that happens. You know it does.
Well, it ain't gonna happen anymore.
Not really.
So I like that rule. That could stay forever as far as I'm concerned.
That's funny.
Here's some more of the guidance on the ground here as far as spacing.
Right.
Now to me, this is weird.
Yeah, it's the opposite of everywhere else that you go.
Yes, if you go to the grocery store, the dots are for you to stand on. If you go to Target, the dots are for you to stand on. But for here, you're supposed to avoid where the feet are.
Now, I have a theory as to why that is.
Why?
Okay, because some people have been saying that those dots get worn off really quick. So maybe the reason why they don't want you to stand on it is to kind of let it stay longer. So that if you're not standing on it, you're standing in between, you're walking over it. Does that make sense? So
I guess so. What it is.
So it would last longer than if you were standing on the dot.
Okay, I can see the reasoning, but it is counterintuitive to what we've experienced thus far.
I know. I will have to say I concentrate.
Surprise, surprise, the most popular place open right now, the Starbucks. Now usually Disney Springs, the complex is a shopping, dining, and entertainment complex, but we think they're going to hold off on the entertainment for a bit.
Yeah.
That way they can avoid like large crowds gathering for the entertainment.
Exactly.
Now back to the World of Disney store. I am going to do like some store tours of that, but I'm going to break it up into groups. And I think we're going to start with, we'll tour the Star Wars section once it opens, in a week or two.
Perfect.
So look forward to that. Star Wars, woohoo! Oh, and I did want to mention about the guidelines. Of course, if you're wearing your face covering, you can take it off for dining, for eating, and for drinking. And that can be anywhere. Like we're sitting on a little bench here outside of the World of Disney, and we do have some graham crackers. So if I wanted to take my mask off for that, you know, we could take it off and enjoy a little snack right now.
Starbucks is right here. We can get ourselves a cup of coffee.
The line's too long. One of our favorite restaurants here is not yet open. I don't know what date they're going to open, but it's the Rainforest Cafe, and it is part of the Landry Select Club, where you get priority seating and you earn points for like discounts and stuff. And as a side note, we come here I think once a year at least for my youngest daughter's birthday. Ever since she was little, she loves the Rainforest Cafe, and even as like, what, is she 18, 19 now? Still loves it, still come here for the birthday. I don't know if you can make it out, but behind me, what's this, the T-Rex? The Rex restaurant? What's it called? We never go here. We never go. But I do know, even though we don't go there, it is part of the Landry Select.
Yes, and honestly, definitely look into it. We're jumping the lines.
That's right, priority seating with that card. And I do also know the Yak and the Yeti, which is here at Disney World. You know, I think it's in Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
It's also a part of that club. So if you're going to visit and maybe you have some of these other restaurants like in your location wherever you live, you might want to consider that Landry card.
Yep.
Rick's trick. And in some of the more like maybe narrow places, they do have directional walking arrows.
Yes, they do.
I apologize to my European friends, or actually probably the rest of the world. This is going to be opposite thinking for you. For us Americans, we like to be on the right side, and the arrows indicate that. If you're a fan of the Orange Bird, or maybe if you're not, regardless, this is a good selfie wall for IG. Again, in this instance, the signage is telling you where not to stand. I have found a quiet table to have my graham cracker. It is still in the morning. It's like 9:45. The stores here don't open till 10, so this is part of my breakfast, a graham cracker. And I think the rest of the video, we're just going to show you like some of our favorites. I mean, we've been doing that, but I think as far as like the procedures and stuff, I think we're all good on that. So let's show you some of our favorites at Disney Springs. And if I don't show it, then it's not one of our favorites. So I think the official instructions, the guidelines are if you're at a table, you can take your mask off and eat. But I have heard that you can, if you're eating anywhere, if you're walking and eating, that's okay, or walking and drinking, that's okay as well. But I'm doing both. I do have a table here. Well, in the time that I've been eating my graham cracker, they have uncovered the car boats. These are pretty cool looking. Sadly, the Irish pub, Raglan Road, not open today. But it's coming, it's coming. One of our favorite places to eat here is Homecoming, and it looks like they're adding, doing a little add-on for some more outside seating.
Very smart.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that we've been in the middle of summer on the outside seating area, the deck, and it's been quite cool. It hasn't been bad.
So I did say this is one of my favorites, so we do recommend Homecoming. Good Southern comfort food.
Yes, the hush puppies are amazing.
It seems like I always get the chicken and donuts.
Yeah.
But there's other stuff, people. No arrows on this bridge as we check out Blaze Pizza. Nikki's wondering if it's open. She likes it. I mean, I don't think it's as good as Louie's. It's probably on par with the Red Oven Pizza Bakery over there at City Walk. It is listed on the app, Blaze Pizza, to be open today.
Yeah, maybe you can get some.
Yeah, it's just early right now. It's only 10 a.m. right now.
Yeah, and they have a lot of outdoor seating already.
Yeah.
So it works.
Well, yeah, well, let's go show them some more favorites. And I suppose if we're here at lunchtime, we can get a Blaze Pizza.
Yay!
Although we had pizza for dinner last night, but...
I can never get enough pizza. It's like my favorite food. It's a staple. It's its own food group. I mean, come on.
I don't recall from the list I put up on the screen earlier if this is open or not. I kind of don't think it is. Let me double check. No, it is not open. But when it does reopen, it's 20 bucks for adults. 9 and older is $15. And under 2, free. But wait, not all Starbucks are open. This one, I think it's the west side. This one is not open today. And for some reason, when we do get the urge to bowl, which is about once every 2 years, we come to Splitsville, which is the most expensive place to bowl in the Orlando area. Why do we do that?
Because it's awesome. It's a nice place to bowl.
It's pretty cool.
If we're only going to do it once or twice a year, then,
once every 2 years.
I wouldn't say that, but anyway, it's an awesome place to go bowling. Such a cool experience.
However, Splitsville is not open. Much of our favorite stuff is not open. Splitsville, I guess they don't want everyone touching their balls. Bowling balls, bowling balls.
Oh no.
I'm smiling.
I'm not.
Are you rolling your eyes?
Yes.
Put on your sunglasses. And I guess, and this is the first I've seen of this, Ample Hills Creamery, like an ice cream place is coming.
Yeah.
I love my ice cream, so Brooklyn ice cream, I'll give it a shot when it's open, I will.
That's right. It's the largest ice cream production facility in New York City.
They better have banana. I love yellow.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, here's an OG restaurant for Disney Springs. The House of Blues. Again, one of our favorites that is not open. Well, Nikki just got excited. Apparently, an M&M store is coming. There used to be one near in a mall here close by.
There is.
Is it still open?
Yeah, the one at Florida Mall.
Okay, if it's still open, then here's a secondary M&M store for you, Nikki. So what do you think about the crowds here?
Well, because Disney Springs is so
big,
large, exactly. Social distancing at this point isn't too difficult. Yeah, the crowd doesn't seem too bad, but like you said, it is a large complex, and it is 10:15 on a Wednesday morning. Yeah, so it's still really early. Yeah, definitely. I can see it picking up because Disney Springs is so popular, but it is nice to be back, especially for like nighttime dining. Yeah. All in all, things aren't too complicated. Come here, get your temperature, wear a mask, wash your hands, stand 6 feet apart. It's not that hard. Exactly. The Candy Cauldron. Nikki and the girls, they really love the candy apples from here. But again, one of our favorites that is not quite open. I think this will be open on the 27th. I do have Ron John's as a favorite shop. That is open today. I can go get like a yellow rash guard for next time I go surfing. Sure. Or to a water park, which by the way, we have heard nothing about water parks. I know, I'm so bummed. I mean, this is the time when you really want to go to one of those. Because you and the girls always spend the summer at the water parks. Yeah, we love them. But not one word about what's going to happen with them. No, I know. Inside of this little corridor here that has like Vera Bradley, Columbia Sportswear, everything but water, stuff like that, Lucky Brand. This is always a nice place just to sit because it is shaded all the time. You know, it's got a roof covering, so a nice place to sit and get out of the sun. Take your mask off, have a graham cracker.
So they have this little feature here where kids can spin this. So this is a hot touch zone, but luckily nearby there is a Purell hand sanitizing station. I will say this, I have noticed those Purell stations around, but I have not noticed the hand washing stations.
Yeah, I haven't seen many of those.
Have you seen any?
No, I haven't seen one.
I haven't noticed any.
Right.
So,
but yeah, I've seen plenty of the hand sanitizers around, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, here we are, back at the garage, back at the car. First time you're seeing my face since I ate some graham crackers.
Yep.
There's Nikki's face again, guys.
Yeah. Rubbed off all my makeup from my nose and my chin, but I've survived.
You did it. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be all right. I'll pretty you up in post editing. So, well, what did you think of today?
Simple, easy, not a really big deal.
Yeah.
Other than wearing the mask in the heat.
Yeah.
Nothing, you know.
We don't talk about masks on this channel.
That's
so
right.
Take that back.
I take it back.
All right. It was a nice morning.
Yeah.
We're getting out of here. It just started to pick up, I think, because it was getting close to lunchtime. But Nikki has a rug on order she wants to pick up from Lowe's.
It's all my fault.
So
always is.
We got to go pick up the rug, and I guess I can do some editing and get this up as soon as possible.
That's right.
And with that being said,
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
thanks for watching Rix Flix, and now it's time to relax.